Phil, what made them so difficult to block? It looked like their front seven was very physical.
They're a very physical front seven. We thought front seven was going to be the biggest challenge. We felt good about our matchup. Have been pleased with the play of our O-line during the season. We gave up some sacks later on, but I think we were in a situation where we're kind of playing into their hands. We fell behind in the second half, and that stresses the O-line, and that's a situation you just want to try to stay out of. But it became necessary, and so we gave up 5 sacks. But I thought early on the O-line did a good job against their front.
You had some first half opportunities, to score and ended
Yes,
up
sir.
having to settle for field goals. Was there any kind of a commonality on those?
No, I just went in there and tried to watch some of the film. I got through about halfway through the first quarter. There are no excuses. I mean, we had some poor execution in the red zone or in the fringe just outside of the red zone that stalled some drives. And, those are things that we just have to get done to get a good start. We felt like we needed a good start against Auburn. And settling for the field goal instead of the touchdown is not what we wanted to do early on.
Little self-destruction in there as well. I mean, not all Auburn.
No, we had some execution issues. We had a penalty. We jumped off sides. We dropped the ball on third down. And that's what I was going in there to look. I mean, red zone has been good for us this year. We had some issues early on in the season, addressed them. Felt like Auburn really didn't change anything almost all the way down to the 10-yard line. So our base down and open field game plan pretty much stayed the same until about the 10 or the 12. We got in that 20 to 30-yard range today and didn't make some plays. And, that left points on the field, points that we needed to win this ball game.
What did you think of Braylon's performance?
I haven't watched it from evaluate Braylon Sanders' standpoint yet, but he did some things against press, got off, made some catches. I don't think ever during the game we felt like we couldn't call what we wanted to call offensively because he was out there. So just my initial feeling after coming off the field is that Braylon probably did what we asked him to do. And I don't think that was an issue tonight.
You guys are hanging in there going into halftime. Coach Luke said he was disappointed. Were you disappointed as well going into halftime?
Yeah, I was disappointed. I think we have more. We had more of an opportunity to get some points and have a lead before the half, and we didn't do that. We shouldn't have entered halftime at 10-6. We had an opportunity to be ahead in that ball game.
But based on that, even though you went in 10-6, you've been a second half team this year. Did you feel like, well, we'll just come out of it in the second half?
I thought we had the right attitude and the right focus at halftime. But we came out and continued to do some of the same things that we did in the first half and not finish the drives. And it wasn't 3 and outs. We're moving the football. But somewhere along the way, I think a couple of them happened around midfield, a couple of them happened down in the fringe again. Those are just things that we've got to execute in that area of the field to win against teams like this. And it's frustrating when you know that athletically we can compete with Auburn today, and I know we didn't execute when we needed to on some key downs.
How did y'all feel DK's absence, even though Braylon had a pretty good game under?
Well, I mean, you don't think about those things during the game. I mean, I said earlier, you don't replace DK Metcalf, and it was great to see him before the game, and he cares and he's involved, and it's tough to know that he won't play with us again this year. But once the game starts, I think Braylon did what we asked him to do. And, you got to go next man up. You got to move on. You got to go play football. And that's what we did.
Where did DK watch the game from?
You know what? I don't know. I saw him before the game, and that was it.